Alrighty, we're here to do a repair for claim number 600-131-8199. This is for the Escobar claim. What we're going to be doing is videoing ourselves repair this shingle here. Of course, this right here is a wind crease shingle. So, but to do that, we're going to have to unseal this shingle here at the bottom here, as well as unseal this row of shingles, as well as this one, just to be able to access the fasteners here and up here on this shingle that are holding this to the roof. But yeah, we'll document slowly as we go. Yeah, we have a little bit of mat transfer right here already. That's clean. All right. All right, we've already started having failures already. If you can look right here, you'll see a nail head. It's actually pulling through the shingles. As soon as we run the roof snake up under the shingle, it's tearing through the, yeah, each time. That's going to be a big problem whenever it comes to resealing these shingles, fastening these shingles back down up here, because it's already showing that the shingle's not even holding the nails. It's just, yeah, this one here actually tore. I'll be able to show you when I pull the shingle out. Yeah, it's consistent. Yeah. All right, what I'm about to highlight is you're going to see the same way, yeah, every time. The nail heads are just tearing through the shingle as I try to extract them. You'll see it clearly on this shingle. One more, yep. All right. What I want to point out real quick, as we previously have discussed and laid out for you, there are several things that we look for a failed repair. And I do want to go ahead and start by showing this right here already. We already have mat transfer here, some here. Okay, not only that, flip this over, you can see it better. As you can see, here's clear nail pull throughs. Not only that, the shingle's actually tearing. Here as well, here as well, here as well. If you look right here at the top, this right here is what your nail holes should look like whenever we're extracting these shingles. So what it's showing is that whenever we drive these shingles down, they're going all the way through the matting. It's just over driven each time. Yeah. Here again on this side, you can see it. So we've already reached one spot that's showing this roof not repairable already. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm about to demonstrate one thing real quick. Right here is the roof snake. We know of this tool because we know a lot of people like to request or say we didn't use the correct tool, so they like to throw that out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why we do not use this specific tool. What I'm going to do is, for one, you got to raise the shingle up to drive the hammer here. What is going to happen is you're going to cause an indentation right here. So every time we use this, each time we're actually creating what you guys would consider a hell impact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline this area so you can clearly see where the tool's actually impacting the shingle when we use it. Okay, everything's positioned correctly. Got it down. Okay, just right there. See the impact it's already created. The crater is actually created there. Okay, I'm actually going to use it one more time, just to show that it's consistent each time we use it. Here, I'm going to outline the area. You can clearly see. You can clearly see here, it crushed the granules there. So we're not going to continue to use that tool due to the consistency and damages that it's causing. So I think it's in the middle. Okay. Here we already done. Consistency there. 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 Okay. What I'm about to do is I'm going to reiterate back on this. All right, when it comes to a repair attempt, what we'd look for, and this is industry standard, 5 key points of a fail. Of course, granule loss, due to the removing of the reflective material is going to cause the asphalt to crack and break. 2, we look for tears, whether or not the shingle is tearing just by simply removing. We look for creases across the top of the shingle, just showing whenever we're raising the shingle up to an angle able to drive the fasteners in, we it actually leaves a crease just like it would with wind. That's 3. 4 would be mat transfer. That's where actually the shingle from above or below is actually sticking to the other one. Mat transfer, what that is doing then is weakening the integrity of the shingle. And then of course, last, nail pull blow throughs. What that is whenever a shingle was installed, maybe they drove in the nail, and wherever we go to slide a flat bar up under the shingle to extract the nail, we are actually tearing the shingle, pulling the nail head all the way through the shingle. Okay, those are the 5 things that we look for across the industry. And I want to go ahead and start out by pointing out what we do have on this one. Like I said, with number 5, it's the nail blow throughs. You see right here, that's showing that the the nails have been overdriven and that it's consistent across the entire field. Prescribed repairs already on it, so you know, as well as the mat transfer. Point out right here, you can clearly see the mat transfer there, as well as a little here. Okay, the mat transfer, of course, you always expect some granule loss, somewhat, but what we look for is like excessive granule loss. So what I want to point out, pretty excessive, a lot of granule loss. And last but not least, I'm about to take a light bristle brush. I'm going to show you right here, brushing it across, granules are not falling off. I'm going to brush it across all the shingles that were manipulated. I already want to point out here, we got some light creasing here, light creasing here, but we have a whole lot of creasing already started here and right here as well. Actually started some here as well too. So at the end of the day, we do have the obvious creasing here, a little bit of creasing here, obvious creasing here, obvious creasing here. So we have creasing on his tab here, here, lightly here. But anyway, we won't even count that. We have the 3 here. So we do have creasing on 3 tabs. So it's going to show already that 3 out of 7 tabs are going to consistently show any of this creasing on it whenever we do any of these repairs. So at the end of the day, like I said, we really only need 1 of these to fail to this be considered a failed repair. But as you can see, we have multiples on this one. Thank you very much.